Hello all. So this is 2021. A lot of chaos, a lot of turbulence like last year, just a different kind of turbulence. But I just wanted to come on here and give you another video as to understanding everything, okay? So I'm just gonna break it all down for you. Okay, so what we are is cells and atoms and water, okay? So we are atoms that are connected to make cells, enough cells that get together and make tissues and organs and things, okay? So water is really important. So drink a lot of water. That's my first message, okay? Drink a lot of water. Water is really important for the flow of the body. A lot of times what we forget to do is remember our body, our tissue, our skin, our biggest organ. So the first part of this is knowing that your skin is an organ. Every organ has a job. This job, the organ's job, is to protect the organs on the inside from free radicals on the outside, okay? So our body is also here to absorb frequencies. So everything is a frequency, whether it's light or color or sound or, something that you can touch that's, has a body attached to it. Everything is a vibration. Everything is a frequency. So what's happening is that when we put something on our body, our frequency changes because it's affecting our organ, which is affecting our brain because it's connected. Okay, so once our skin touches something, it's absorbing a new vibration and it's affecting our vibration, whether we can see it or not. Okay, so this has to do with animals, objects. When we hold something that doesn't feel right in our hands, our body goes, ugh, I can't do this. Or, when we hear something, that vibration, like fingernails on a chalkboard, our body just starts to go crazy, because our frequency is, it's all jacked up at that point. Our frequency is all out of whack. It's shifted. So the first part of this whole thing is understanding how your skin is so important. Okay, so we are all humans on this planet. If you're watching it, you're human. You might be from another planet. You might be an alien in a human's body. Whatever. I'm an alien in a human's body. I'm having an awesome human experience. And I love my skin. I also know that putting things under my skin can damage it. Putting things on my skin can damage it. So when I get tattooed, I try and have healthy ink. It's all about understanding what you put on it, what you're around, and everything like that. So vibrationally speaking, feel where you are more and understand how it can affect your frequency. So diving deeper into this, what I want you guys to understand is that the next part is how the body works. Okay, so what happens is that we naturally are breathing shallow. We always breathe shallow. Shallow breathers. The bad thing is that we need our oxygen, we need our breath in order to live healthy, okay? Because our thymus gland, which is activated by our lungs and breathing in good ample amounts of oxygen and fresh breath, right? So that activates your thymus gland. Your thymus gland produces T cells. T cells go around your whole body and they protect your body against any viruses or anything that is trying to mess with your immune system, because your thymus gland is one of the most important parts of your immune system, other than your lymphatic system and things like that. But the thing is that what people don't understand is that when you're putting something on your body, you're compromising your immune system if it's bad for you, because it soaks into your biggest organ and then it goes into your bloodstream and then it affects all your other organs. So first off is sunscreens. Be aware of what you're putting on your skin. Ladies, makeup. Be aware of what makeup you're putting on your skin, or guys, whatever. be a guy, put on makeup. Just try and be healthy about the makeup that you're putting on. And then once we're talking about water, pretty much everything that we eat is also water. So you have to think about how it's affecting us, okay? So if I'm water and then I'm taking in water and it's going to help my body be healthier, you have to think about what else you're putting in your body that has ample amounts of water in it that you're breaking down into a chemical level so that your body can use it. Okay, so I'm talking about animals and plants and dairies and things like that. Okay, like, where did your meat come from? And a lot of you guys want to dismiss me. Go ahead, stop my video right here. I don't care. I'm just trying to give you knowledge. What you're putting in your body has vibration, okay? So every water molecule has a memory. It has a life, okay? That is life. Water is, okay? So when we are made of water, mostly, we remember things in our water, okay? So when you're standing in a lake and you're screaming to the high heavens that you want love and peace on earth, the water remembers that. So then when you are eating a cow that got slaughtered horribly, that animal was thinking, oh my God, I'm about to die. This is a horrible death. All of that gets remembered in its chemicals and its waters. So when you look at what you're eating, it's not just meat, it's a vibration. So when you're putting this vibration into your mouth, you're going to eat it and it's going to go down into your stomach. So let's just say that you had a farm outside and you were growing a garden and you gave your garden love every day. You went outside and you were like, I love you, garden. I want you to grow big and fat with beautiful water molecules. And I want you to have so much nutrition and love inside of you so that I can eat you and be healthy. What you're doing is you're pushing positive energy into that plant. And then later on, when you're eating it, you're pulling that positive energy back into your body. Okay. So that's my second thing, is respect what you put in your mouth. Okay. So what I mean by respect it is like, even, say thank you before you eat it. If it is meat, try and change its water molecules. When you have it in front of you, that's what a blessing is for, is to thank the animal that gave its life so that you can eat it. That's one great example of a way that you can change the molecules to be more positive before you eat it. Now, some people are going to be like, I don't believe that. And you know what? To each their own. Stop watching me if you want. I don't care. I'm just here to give you knowledge. So the thing is that we are energy moving. Okay, so when you think of energy and knowledge, that's like the only thing that we are. Energy and knowledge. Right now, we're just in a meat suit. Okay, so now that you realize that what we put on our skin affects our vibrations and what we put into our body affects our vibrations, then you have to think about how other people are affecting your vibrations, okay? So I'm talking about when people are saying things like, go Trump, or go Biden, or, build a wall, or eat more meat because you're too skinny, or go on a diet because you're fat. Like, all of these words are coming from people with their own vibration attached to it, okay? So when these people say these things, those vibrations are affecting your vibration. You are allowed to shift as a human, okay? You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to have emotions. You have them for a reason. What I will tell you, though, is that it's not okay to spew, I hope that they would have died, or I wish that they would have gotten shot, or I wish that someone would shoot him. Like, those are really bad things to say. Those are really hateful, negative vibrations that are also affecting you. So now you have to think about what vibrations you're pushing that are also are affecting you, because you got to think about your body as a dish, okay? You are full of water. You're a dish, baby. So your skin is the bowl. It's the outside of the bowl. It's the rim. So your vibrational center is like your organs, your chakras, your center, your soul. What you're doing is you're pushing out those vibrations. And as much as they are penetrating through your skin and going out to the people around you and the things around you, the animals, the plants, they're also reverberating back in towards center. Okay, so now you have to think about what energies you are pushing on other people that you're just pulling back into yourself. So if you're like, I hope that you die, I hate you, I hope that you catch cancer or get cancer, I hope that you catch COVID, you know, you are pulling that vibrations into yourself. You're reverberating that right back into your soul. So watch what you say to people. Okay, that's third. Watch what you say to people. So I'm trying to keep count as much as you are about what I'm saying, but ultimately, a lot of this video is telling everybody that we need change. Okay, what you're putting into your body needs to change for better. If you are eating junk, then you obviously need to stop eating junk. What you're putting in your body affects your chemicals. It affects your body. It affects everything that you are, your soul. So when you are eating junk, you are junk, okay? Your body is worth junk. Your immune system's not going to function properly if your other organs aren't helping it. If you're smoking, if you're deteriorating your lungs aren't going to be doing work, meaning your immune system's not going to be functioning to maximum capacity. Okay, so the thing is that we are vibrations, and everything that we do or say affects other people. So when you have an encounter with somebody and it makes you nauseous, it makes you sick, that's because it's affecting your organs and it's affecting your chakras. Okay, so when you're talking to somebody and it literally makes you nauseous, it's affecting your solar plexus chakra, which is yellow. Okay, so men would rotate counterclockwise. No, clockwise. Yeah, it's clockwise. Okay, so men would rotate yellow clockwise. Women would rotate counterclockwise. So that's how you get your center back, right? Because somebody's shift has shifted you all out of whack. Now your stomach is hurting and you want to throw up. You're feeling nauseous. So that means that they shifted you out of your happy place, out of your center. So now what you would do is mentally spin yourself back to your center, or, you know, find your happy place mentally. What makes you happy? Think about it, okay? That changes your shift. That changes your vibration. So now that we are into that, I want you to understand that meditating is so important. Meditating is not listening to music and zoning out to like listening to music, okay? When you meditate, it's supposed to be to calm your brain from thinking about 1,000 things to maybe thinking about one thing, which is sometimes breath. What I do is I think about breath and or spinning, just spin. I think about my spin. Each spin is one breath. Sorry, so 2 spins is 1 breath. It really depends on how you want to breathe, but that's not what we're focusing on. So what I want you to understand is that everybody meditates in a different way. Sometimes you can meditate by just closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in and then out. Because in that deep breath, you can be focusing on how much oxygen you're inhaling, or how much negative energy you're releasing with your breath out, okay? So everybody breathes differently, but we really need to focus on breathing deep in and out, because with these deep breaths in and out, you're also letting go of old energy that no longer is needed in the body because it could be negative, okay? So when I say it could be negative, it's literally like your shallow breath breathing on something that you're annoyed with. I can't believe she just did that. That's all shallow breath. When you just go, just let it go. I cannot believe Karen did that. I cannot believe Cheryl did that. Charlene, whatever. You know, like, breathe it in, understand what they did is a lesson. Breathe it out, let it go, because we're all done with it. Moving forward. Okay, so that's lesson 4. Let it go. Move forward. Okay, let it go and move forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step forward. Moving on. Okay, so now I'm going to touch on things that we can't move on from, which is things that people are doing to us that we cannot ignore, which is making things more expensive that are not as healthy for you, and things that are less expensive, or sorry, I don't know if I said that right. making things more expensive that are healthy for you, making things less expensive that are not as healthy for you, that's bad for you. So you can get a Happy Meal for like $3, and that's the price of like one avocado, right? So the thing is that America is dumbing you down, and I don't know if you realized it or not, but it's affecting your health. So what's happening is that GMOs affect your plants that you're bringing home from the grocery store to not give you reproducing seeds. So that's just one genetically modified thing, okay? What happens is that when you bring home a squash and you put your seeds in the yard, sometimes what happens is that you don't get any squash reproducing from your squash seeds. Okay, so that's genetically modified. That is the government saying, we're going to give you something, but you can't reproduce off of it. You are not allowed to have a farm off of the plants that we give you, because we want you to keep coming back and buying more, buying more and more and more. Okay, one thing that you'll also realize is that, it goes bad faster. Okay, so when you buy some things from the store, it doesn't last as long versus when you buy it when you get it from like your local farmer. Sometimes that lasts longer. Sometimes it's opposite. Okay, it just depends on what you're eating. Okay, watch what you eat. That goes back to like what you put in your mouth. That's 2. Okay, so where we're going with this is the vibrations that you're putting in your body, what you're eating. Okay, so you have to think about what the government wants you to eat. Okay, a long time ago when they said that ham should be part of your breakfast, it was because farmers had way too much pigs and there weren't enough people eating their pigs. There weren't enough people that were buying their produce. So what's happening is that the government is saying, okay, well, we need to help these people because they're helping us, right? So we need to say, you need to eat your vegetables and you need to eat your milk for dairy farmers, right? Milk, it's a part of your diet. Milk is not good for you, actually. To drink coconut milk is better. To drink almond milk is better. To drink pea milk is better. But to drink cow's milk is not that great, okay? So the thing is that the government is filling your head with cow poop, okay? So it is so upsetting to know that in school you are being taught lies, okay? When it comes to history of our country, you're being taught lies. When you're being taught your food pyramid, you're being taught lies, okay? And the government is okay with this because, like I said, they're dumbing you down. They're dumbing you down from a kindergarten grade, okay? They're doing this from childhood. They're making sure that some children don't get proper education. They're making sure that other children get better education. Depends on how much money you have and what school you're bringing your child to, okay? That we'll touch on later when it comes to race. So what's happening is that the government is teaching you that it is okay to drink milk, eat your grains. They like that. They want you to drink milk, and sodas. They love their sodas. That's what's in every school. I guarantee it. You got sodas and Gatorades, which is full of sugar. And yeah, electrolytes, that's really great. But there's a lot of things like coconut milk and coconut water that is really natural, and it's filled with electrolytes that are natural, not full of sugar. Okay, so it's just about what you put in your mouth. But going back to what your government is trying to feed you, it's crap, okay? So even when you're going out to healthy places to eat, your government is making sure that these places have certain chemicals in them so that they sit on your shelf longer and they don't go bad. Okay, so those things are going to sit in your body for longer and not go bad. Your body, what it does is that it sees these things that it's not used to and it says, well, I'm not going to use this right now, but I'm sure that if my brain took it in, it knows that I'll need it. So whether it needs it or not, it's going to store it. So what it does is it stores all these unneeded, unnecessary chemicals in your fat cells, okay? Because your fat cells are just sitting there. They're not getting used that much. So, your body goes, oh, well, I'm not going to need all this, so I'm just going to put it away just in case I need it later. Okay, so that's all that bad crap that you're eating from McDonald's and Taco Bell and, Jimmy John's and Arby's. These are all horrible places to eat because they've got junk in them that just sits in your fat cells, okay? So what you're eating is what you are. These low vibrations are making you lazy, okay? So the government is making you lazy without you even realizing it, okay? So unless you go against what the government wants you to do, which is, eat crap food, go to your doctor, get a bunch of prescriptions, take these prescriptions and let your prescriptions do the work instead of your body. Okay, for people like me, I'm like, I'm not going to take prescriptions. I'm not going to eat junk. I'm a vegetarian, if not sometimes vegan. I love cheese. That is my biggest problem, cheese. And I try and not do anything dairy. I do eggs, and I eat drink coconut milk, almond milk, pea milk. Those are my milks that I go to. I am what I eat. Y'all are like, she's full of energy. I'm full of energy all the time. I wake up in the morning and I'm ready to go. Why? Because I am what I eat. I give myself high vibrations and I am high vibrations. You give yourself low vibrations like meat that has been abused before it died, and you don't give it positive vibrations before it hits your stomach or even hits your lips or hits your tongue. Those are your vibrations that you're bringing into your body. That is who you are. That is what you are, your vibrations, okay? So coming back to how the government is affecting us is that they're doing it so easily. They're giving it to you in your cereal, right? They're like, kids love cereal, sugar, 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 unneeded chemicals, unnecessary crap that they're giving you, right? Then they're giving you stuff in your, let's say multivitamins. You only take in 20% of the vitamins that you take in if it's a pill, okay? So that's why it's healthier to take oils. So you can take oils instead of powder or instead of pills. Powder is better than pills, okay? So the thing is that when the government is like, take your supplements on TV, right? A lot of times it's going back into the water. You are just polluting the water with all of the crap that you're pulling into your body that your body isn't digesting, and then you're just letting go right back into nature or right back into the sewage plant with what you're putting in the toilet. So the thing is that everybody has something that they're doing that they could be better, right? I could be better with eating cheese and pushing vibrations. Sometimes I'm like, I hate this woman because of her vibrations. That's my vibrations going out and coming back in, and me hating on my own organs, okay? So watch what you bring in, watch what you put out, okay? So watch what your vibrations are sending and receiving, okay? So another part of this is like news, okay? So what's on the media is it's not just media, it's the news altogether. I mean, it's what you're seeing on TV, it's what you're hearing, okay? So the government, yet again, has their control, which is crazy because in other countries, they don't allow the pharmacy to put commercials on TV. America is full of it. America is all about telling you about Zicam or telling you about, this medication and that medication that you should talk to your doctor about. You shouldn't be talking to your doctor about anything. You should be doing research about what is happening with your body and doing a legitimate research on natural ways in order to fix it before you go to the doctor and you're like, oh my God, help me, tell me what's wrong with me. Then you should be double checking what your doctor has to say with other people, because don't trust just one person. Double check everything, okay? And you know what? Sometimes I get mad at Sean because he double checks my facts. And sometimes I'm like, seriously? But you know what? Double check them. Check all the facts, because the thing is that you are your own entity and no one is going to take care of you better than you can take care of you. Okay? Even if your doctor is like, I'm the best care that you're going to get. That's not always true. You might be able to find somebody better. Okay, so the thing is that the government is allowing pharmacy companies to put these ads up so that you want to use them, right? So the thing is that they're not allowing natural remedies to be put on TV, which is crazy. We should be allowed first to know that turmeric is a great anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon is a great anti-inflammatory. You know, that you have so many herbs and spices that are healthy for you to just keep up your natural health, your health right now. Then you have things that are natural that you can't find in everyday pharmacies, which is sad because you can find things that destroy your body and break it down so that you're relying on chemicals that you find at the store to take care of your body instead of your body taking care of your body. Okay. So let your body take care of your body, okay? I don't know what number I'm on. I think I'm on number 6, okay? Let your body take care of your body. That's its job, okay? So when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the government is like, use as much hand sanitizer as possible. Sanitize everything. Close your mouth or like cover your mouth, cover this and that, okay? Then they're going to spew, these are facts. This is scientifically proven. Guess what? Science changes all the time. Okay, they were saying that we were center of our solar system for the longest time until, guess what? Science changed that. Science said, oh, there's this big ball of burning flames that it looks like we're all rotating around. Well, science changed, okay? Science changes all the time. The fact is that this is fresh breath air. And I'm feeling it in my body. I'm feeling my thymus gland say, listen, push out T cells, and I can feel tingles in my legs that are saying this is fresh air. Now, don't get me wrong, science is science, but when I do this, that's not a lot of fresh air, okay? That is a lot of fabric. It's a lot of fabric particles. It's a lot of fabric softener or chemicals, whatever you're cleaning with. It's a lot of filter, okay? So whatever they're telling you about how much fresh oxygen you're getting with every breath in with a mask on, that's not accurate, okay? So they need to do their science different because that's not right, okay? It needs to have a different answer because there's different ways to get to different answers in science, okay? So just like truck companies were changing a little bit of their diagnostics in order to change their EPA, their output of chemicals. Where their science was right, totally right, but they were lying because their science was wrong. And now there's just like a bunch of recalls on different trucks and different systems because that science was proven to be different answers later, okay? So the thing is that we all need to think for ourselves. Go online. We have Google. Don't just Google with your fake answers and fake news and bull crap, okay? Look into it. Figure out what is real and what you need to know for fact, like what to put in your body and what's healthy, okay? Mushroom supplement oil. Don't just go out and eat mushrooms if you don't like mushrooms, but just understand that mushroom supplement oil affects your immune system. Highly affects your immune system. It boosts it, supercharges it. You don't see that all over TV. You see a lot of other things like sterilization processes and sanitizers, but what you're doing is you're taking out bacteria in order for your body to not get any. Your body needs to know what bacteria is in order to fight it. If you don't know what your enemy looks like, how are you going to fight him? It's very simple. You need to know what your enemy looks like. And by that, you need to introduce small amounts of bacteria in, okay? So that means don't hide yourself from the world to not get any bacterias and get sick. Sometimes you need to get sick. Just because you get the sick doesn't mean that you're going to get sick, okay? I have people on me that, like, perfect example. I'm healthy and I sterilize everything with what? Essential oils, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, lavender. You know, all of these oils are really, really healthy for your body, really healthy for the environment, and really good at taking bacteria away from surfaces. Crazy enough, okay? Something so natural can do something so great, okay? So one of my girls that was staying with us during COVID, the beginning of it. She came home with COVID. She was on my shoulder, leaning on me, coughing around me, all over my couch, leaning all over the place, using darts that we were using. All I did was stay healthy, drank tea, apple cider vinegar, and other things. Sorry, I'm at the park. And it was just really upsetting that, you know, it's people that don't realize how they can be healthy by just doing little things like this, right? Treating your body to healthy teas, healthy supplements, and things like that. Okay, so next we're going to talk about, you know, just letting vibrations affect you. Okay, so don't let every vibration affect you. Okay, when it comes to people, when it comes to animals, when it comes to plants, when it comes to everything. Okay, so just I want you guys to understand that everything happens for a reason, and we need change, and it just all needs to happen gradually, because otherwise people are going to get butt hurt. So it's just all about, you know, love and loving yourself and being full of knowledge. So educate yourself and meditate, because centering your vibration is the most important thing. Okay, so take my words and do with them as you will, but just know that if you have any questions, you can hit me up. But I'm gonna turn off commenting because I'm sick of losing friendships over people testing me. So I'll talk to you guys later.